Hello everyone. This is the screencast to go over the directions for the first summer assignment for AP World History. You should be on this page once you've accepted your invitation to AP World History, and from here you're going to go to classwork. The first summer assignment is called Developments in East Asia from 1200 to 1450. You'll see in the assignment that there are two PDFs that have been attached. You will not be responsible for reading the entire chapters, but those chapters are there and there are page numbers assigned within those chapters that are going to help you to complete the document that you have here. Now, your learning goal in this assignment is that you'll be able to explain the systems of government employed by Chinese dynasties and how they developed over time. The thematic focus, there's many focuses that AP World History has, and the thematic focus for this particular assignment is governance. A variety of internal and external factors contribute to state formation, expansion, and decline. Internal factors are things that happen within the empire. External factors are things that happen outside of the empire, like the encroachment of invading armies from another area. An internal factor would be something around like the government or the economy or something that's happening within the empire. As far as state formation, expansion, and decline, almost every empire follows this formula. The state is formed, you have a beginning of the state, and it begins to take power. Once it has a toehold on its power, it begins to expand and take over more territory militarily. After you have an expansion, typically the empire will then fall into decline. It follows this pattern over and over again, no matter what empire we are talking about in history. Declines usually occur because of military incursion from foreign territories, or you have internal struggles and revolutions and strife that happens within the empire. The empire might be corrupt, it may be suffering economic weaknesses, there may be natural disasters that occur within the empire, things that couldn't be controlled by the folks who are governing it, but they are blamed nonetheless. Governments maintain order through a variety of administrative institutions, policies, and procedures, and governments obtain, retain, and exercise in different ways and for different purposes. Now, the historical developments that are occurring at this time. Empires and states in Afro-Eurasia and the Americas demonstrated continuity, innovation, and diversity in the 13th century. This included the Song dynasty, going back to our Chinese dynasties and learning goal. They utilized traditional methods of Confucianism and an imperial bureaucracy to maintain and justify their rule. Within the page numbers here, and again, you're going to have to open up the PDFs to determine which page numbers they are, but I believe the Song dynasty is in chapter 15, and the Mongol and Ottomans are in chapter 18, if I have those chapter numbers correct. So you will read those page numbers. You are simply going to list in one or two words what the system of government is for each of these dynasties. After that, you are going to, in this section, figure out and tell how those states formed, how those states expanded, and how they declined. For the Song, the Mongol, and the Ottoman, you're going to do it for all of them, explaining their formation, their expansion, and their decline. The more observant among you may notice that you're thinking the Ottomans, they're not a Chinese dynasty. No, they are not, but I included them because it is a development in East Asia. Technically, it's Middle East, but it's close enough to East Asia that I included them for comparison purposes with the Mongols and the Song dynasty. I encourage you to use any platform of social media at your disposal to get in touch with people that you also know are taking this class so that you can work with them, collaborate with them on this assignment if you care to. The other thing I would encourage you to do is to email me should you have any questions about what it is that I'm asking you to do. Many of you who took the freshman class with me last year have an understanding of this. This is a format that you're pretty familiar with, but those of you who are new, you may have a few questions. Again, I would encourage you to ask people within the class who may be familiar with this format and familiar with what my expectations are as a teacher, but again, you can always email me as well. So, take care and good luck.